Good morning. Today Thursday, 17th of September 2015. First, let's look at the paper highlights of today's newspaper. UNHRC call for a hybrid special court. Enforced disappearance affecting tens of thousands over decades. For the time being doesn't believe genocide occurred. Forced requirement of adults and children by the rebels. Domestic court can't overcome suspicions. Numerous unlawful killings between 2002 and 2011 allegedly by the both sides. Want to establish office in SL. The brutal use of torture by security forces. UN Human Rights Chief Zeid Ra'ad Al Hussein yesterday called for the establishment of a hybrid special court system to tackle accountability issues in order to strengthen confidence, particularly in the victims, concerning the independence and the impartiality of the process. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror: CID takes over problem into Seya's killing. The investigation into the killing of 5-year-old Seya Sandevmi had been handed over to the CID by IGP NK Ilangakon, the police said yesterday. Acting police spokesman SP Priyantha Jayakodi said the investigation headed by the ASP Jayantha Athukorala into the crime with the input of the OIC of Kottadeniya Police had now been handed over to the CID. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror: woman demanding ransom from husband remanded. A woman who eloped with her lover at the instigation of the lover had informed her husband that she was abducted by a gang and that she was being tortured. She had said the gang had demanded the ransom of 30,000 rupees to release her. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror: statements recorded from Keheliya PB Veeratunga. Former Minister Keheliya Rambukvella, former President Secretary Lalit Veeratunga and former Treasury Secretary PB Jayasundara were yesterday questioned by the Presidential Commission of Inquiry to investigate and inquire into serious act of fraud, corruption and abuse of power, state resources and privileges. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror: independent commission in place by October. All 10 independent commissions would be functioning by the October after the Constitutional Council that appoints member to independent commission was approved by the Parliament next Tuesday, Speaker Karu Jayasuriya said yesterday. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror: girl reacts court to follow procedure. A 22-year-old girl who had made a complaint to the police headquarters alleging that she had been continuously sexually exploited by the wealthy businessman in Colombo informed court yesterday that she made a false complaint against the businessman over a personal issue. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror: MP Chatura notice over Ragama clash. MP Chatura Senaratne, who was recently elected to the parliament, was noticed to appear in the Negombo court on October 20th for allegedly threatening some suspect in police custody at Ragama, the police said. Now let's move to the paper highlights from Daily News. Geeta's election challenged. Petitioner files application to write off quo warranto in the Court of Appeal. Several residents in Galle and suburbs have challenged the election of Geeta Kumarasinghe as a Member of Parliament by way of a petition filed in the Court of Appeal. Geeta Samanmali Kumarasinghe was elected as a Member of Parliament at the Parliamentary General Election held on August 17. Petitioner NWE Bhuvaneka of Kimbela, Baddegama Galle, JK Amarwardana Bovitiyamulla, Yatalamatta AC Gunasekara, Lakshmi Unawatuna, Galle, JK Vijayasinghe, Main Street Ambalangoda and Prasanna Deeptilal Wixham Road. Another news highlight from Daily News: Attorney General instruct arrest of Veeratunga palpita imminent. Attorney General's Department has given written instruction to the police FCID to arrest former Secretary of President Lalit Veeratunga and former TRC Director General Anusha Palitha in connection with the alleged misappropriation of Rs 600 million. With this development, the arrest of the Veeratunga and Palitha, two high-profile state officials under the previous government, are immediate sources from the Attorney General's Department told the Daily News. Another news highlight from Daily News: over 40,000 child abuse cases pending. Making a startling disclosure, the National Child Protection Authority yesterday said that there were 4,000 cases against child abuser pending in courts. This posed the question whether the large number of children abusers are roaming free in the country. There has been a spate of child abductions, rape and killings in the past few months, from the schoolgirl and Jaffna to the rape and killing for 5-year-old girl Kotadeniava a few days back. Another news highlight from Daily News: Kaduwala to Kadavatta OCH Stage 2 to be commissioned today. The second stage of the Outer Curricular Highway from Kaduwala to Kadavatta will be commissioned today. The 8.9 km Kaduwala to Kadavatta stretch of the OCH was constructed to connect the Southern Expressway, the Katunayake to Colombo Expressway, and Colombo to Kandy or Colombo to Northern Expressway to enable motorists using the roads to bypass Colombo to reach their destinations. Another news highlight from Daily News: bad weather diverts Sri Lankan to Mattala. A Sri Lankan Airlines flight from London to Colombo was delivered to the Mattala Rajapaksa International Airport due to the inclement weather yesterday. The flight UL 504 from London's Heathrow Airport was scheduled to land at the Katunayake Bandaranayake International Airport between 1:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. It was diverted to the Mattala Rajapaksa International Airport due to bad weather, Sri Lankan Airlines spokesman Deepal Perera said. The flight with 244 passengers on board landed safely at Mattala Airport in the Hambantota district. The flight had left Heathrow at 8:30 p.m. yesterday, London time. Now let's move to the paper highlights from Ceylon today. Rathupaswala killing. Strong evidence can lead to court-martial. Recording of summary evidence against some army personnel regarding the shooting incident in Rathupaswala commenced after the completion of the court of the inquiry setting appointed by the Army. Brigadier K.J. Jayveera, the Army Media Director, said in a statement. Another news highlight from Ceylon today: Ranil Gadkari talks on Indo-Lanka Sea Bridge. An ambitious $5.19 billion road project to connect India and Sri Lanka with a sea bridge in underwater tunnel is believed to have been discussed yesterday by the Union Minister Nitin Gadkari during his talks with visiting Sri Lanka Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe. We brought you the paper highlights of today's newspaper. We will bring you more tomorrow. Thank you.